Good evening, sir. My name is Alberto Biomay Jr. Section is to win. Number 1. Importance of studying geography. With the growing importance of issues such as climate change, migration, environment, degradation, spatial epidemiology, and inequalities, geography is one of the most relevant courses. You could choose to study. Geography courses are popular, demonstrated by strong completion rates and positive student feedback. Geography are also highly employable and collectively receive competitive graduate salaries. Above all, geographers have potential to be well-informed global citizens, using their unique combination of knowledge and skills to make a position different in the world. Number 2. Impact of human activities on the environment. Human impact the physical environment in many ways. Overpopulations, pollutions, burning fuels, fuel, and deforestation. Changes like this have triggered the climate change, soil erosion, poor air quality, and undercover water. This negative impact can affect human behavior and can promote mass migration or battle over clean water.
My name is Remark Ibisaya from Section S2A. I explain the cultural and historical significance of each continent. Africa. Africa is the second largest in size and population. Africa has over 50 different countries and is home to the largest river in the world, the Nile River. The continent is extremely diverse in terms of its cultures, religions, and people, and almost every country has its own unique feeling. It is, however, grouped together by the nation of the region: North, West, South, East, and Central Africa. Africa is known as one of the hottest places on the earth and has areas with desert, those that are tropical, and is also home to the tallest mountain in the world, Mount Kilimanjaro. The, the human race is believed to have originated in Africa and recognized many different religions, notably the Muslim faith. Antarctica. Antarctica is a vertically unpopulated continent and does not have any real cities. It is located at the most southern point of the globe and is home to the South Pole. It is the coldest of the continents and is covered with ice. The people who reside there today are mostly scientific researchers, but throughout history, specifically in the era when Willie was popular community, hunters and sealers lived there for part of the year. Countries from different continents like France or Norway claim different regional territories of the continent. The largest continent in the world has measured by people and land area is Asia. Asia is over 50 countries including Japan, India, China, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, Cambodia. Asia is home to some of the first organized civilization and has widely diverse climate. Panda bears live in the forests of Asia. Being the largest continent, is broken into different regions like the Middle East and the Far East of Indochina. Australia. Australia is the smallest of the continent and the sixth in terms of population, while Western civilization has only been there since the 1770s when European explorers found in and started using it as a place to send convicts, or where the occasional ambitious explorer would go to try and start a new life. The native aborigines have lived there for about 45,000 years. Speaking of Australia is a continent, there are four countries: Australia, the largest, and the and then New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, and the southern part of Indonesia. About 50% of the people on those continents claim Christianity as their religion, with most of the rest practicing a local or regional religion. That's all, sir. Thank you.
Good day, sir. I am John Lawrence Cañete, and I discuss the impact of climate change on its continent and the impact of human activities on its ocean. Discuss the impact of climate change on its continent. Climate change is caused by both natural and man-made factors, with global warming being the primary natural factors and dangerous chemicals being produced by humans. The Asia-Pacific region is more vulnerable due to its dependence on natural resources and agriculture. Densely populated coastal areas, weak institutions and poverty. North America and Latin America are facing climate change with decreased snowpack, increased yields of rain-fed agriculture, and increased heat waves. Antarctica is one of the fastest warming areas on Earth, melting more quickly and having an impact on the animals that live there. All and machine learning are powerful tools to combat climate change. Discuss the impact of human activities on its ocean. Human activities have increased an concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, leading to climate change and impact on coastal communities, animal and plant species, water resources, and human health and well-being. Indigenous people live in towns and cities, leading to waste disposal, air and noise pollution, and heat from buildings which melt permafrost. Both the Arctic and Antarctic are popular tourist destinations, leading to water and air pollution, both grounding and trampling. Overfishing threatens many species and reduced fish population have knock-on effects on other species in the food chain. Indigenous confluence of human effect is threatening Pacific livelihood due to irresponsible fishing, population, and industrial extraction. The Indian Ocean rim is particularly vulnerable to global climate change with coastal development destroying or dismissing mangroves, coral reefs, wetland, and other habitats. Marine ecosystem provide essential benefit to society, such as food and other product, waste assimilation, coastal protection, and climate regulation, as well as cultural and aesthetic benefit. However, human activities in Arctic can influence the trajectory or Arctic system change, leading to coastal erosion, wildfires, and change in marine fisheries. Therefore, as a responsible human being, we must to take good care of our ocean and be aware of the do's and don'ts in order to avoid environmental issues that can harm us, do better and be better.